Welcome to the US EMV Value-Added Reseller Qualification Program's educational webcast series, brought to you by the Payment Security Task Force and EMV Migration Forum. Hi, I'm Ainsley Ward from Clear2Pay, and I'll be providing a brief on EMV testing requirements for contact and contactless. So our first question is, what are EMV POS and ATM terminal testing and certification requirements for EMV contact and contactless chip testing? Essentially, there are card and terminal testing requirements prior to deployment at 3 levels. EMVCo Level 1 covers the underpinning hardware. EMVCo Level 2 ensures the compliance of the payment kernel. And Payment Network or Acquirer Level 3 ensures that network specifications and acquirement requirements have been met. Each of the different payment networks have defined their own set of Level 3 terminal integration testing requirements that will ensure that their products are compliant within their acceptance environments. These requirements can be requested from the payment networks through the acquirer or processors. These requirements have been collated in the EMV Migration Forum EMV Testing and Certification White Paper, which is available from the EMF's Knowledge Center website. When we reference terminals, it means all EMV-related terminal types, including POS devices, ATMs, bank branches, unattended devices, and onboard terminals. The payment networks have similar testing requirements for deployment of contactless terminals. So moving on, what precisely is Level 3 testing? Level 3, or also referenced as L3 testing, is a third level of mandatory testing known as Payment Network Certification, Acquirer Testing, or Terminal Integration Testing. Level 3 testing is complementary to the EMVCo certifications and covers the integration of EMVCo Level 1 and Level 2 certified components into a complete payment system through a payment network application. Level 3 testing is completed after a terminal payment application has been developed and implemented within the acceptance environment and after EMVCo Level 1 and Level 2 certifications. The Level 3 testing includes a payment network and acquirer testing requirements. The Level 3 testing is required prior to a terminal deployment. Do you need to perform Level 3 testing if you've got an EMVCo approved terminal? The short answer is yes. During EMVCo Level 1 and Level 2 certifications, payment network specific testing is not included, as the EMVCo certification does not take the payment network product compliance into account. As you will create specific payment network applications on top of EMV Level 1 and Level 2 certified components, it's vital to ensure that you're compliant with the specific payment network requirements of the EMV specifications. During the Level 3 certification process, you will validate your implementation against the payment network specifications and acquirer specification to ensure compliance and avoid interoperability issues. Each of the payment network related tests is product or environment specific to each of the payment networks. So how does the new VARS solution impact current testing requirements? Essentially, the new VARS solution is designed to simplify achieving a fully certified system. There's no impact on the current payment network testing Level 3 requirements. This new VARS solution has been introduced to ensure that all development and debugging requirements are completed prior to official payment network certification, thereby enabling a more efficient, compliant, and successful time to market for each of the stakeholders. The proposed solution comprises of 3 phases. Phase 1 is education, Phase 2 is a qualification process, and Phase 3 is the final end-to-end testing with the acquirer and payment networks. These phases are part of a pre-qualification phase, which brings some of the following benefits to VARS for the US market. Benefits for completing pre-qualification may include prioritized or expedited process for testing with each acquirer. Level of benefit directly correlates to the number of acquirers supported. Potential to eliminate majority of debugging time during subsequent acquirer-specific testing, as core EMV testing will be tested and debugged in advance of booking certification slots with the acquirers and processors. Spend less time on EMV training and education by completing once in a focused way, thereby rapidly acquiring authoritative EMV knowledge and resources. You can also market your pre-qualification status. You can improve your EMV system design to make future updates and changes easier and simpler. You've also got a scalable and efficient EMV rollout with fewer retests and fails, and a faster time to market for EMV-enabled solutions. A VAR or ISV should work with a terminal vendor and acquirer for testing requirements. In closing, consult with your acquirer and payment network for more details on their EMV implementation requirements. Thanks for listening.